So Ron, talk with us about how Lucite is changing design right now and how you're incorporating that into your design work.
So I kind of got into doing my case goods. So I kind of always trying to think outside the box, mixing textures. And so we take boxes and wrap them with faux leathers, and then we add these cool Lucite bases. So it's kind of a mix of kind of a matte earth tone with the shiny of the Lucite. We're also doing Lucite trays, boxes, and platters. And what's beautiful about Square Feathers is that anything can be customized. So if you want that table shorter, you want that box longer, we can do that.
And what's also cool is that it's all made in the U.S.
It's all made in the USA, and it's all made in Texas.
Wow. Talk about trends that you're seeing in home right now. You're displaying a lot of whites and neutrals, but talk about the other trends you're seeing.
I see people buying bigger sofas, bigger sectionals, big artwork, large lighting. So I think people are now understanding scale, and so they're just decorating bigger, and everyone is having bigger rooms now.
Talk with me about lighting also.
So I just kind of scour. I do a lot of traveling, and I kind of scour everywhere I go, and I just find these unusual objects. I try to get as many as I can. Again, I like scale, so my lighting is big and it's unusual. Finding these old antique bulbs and putting them inside really makes it's a piece of art.
Talk about artwork as it relates to the home.
So I'm basically taking my pillow fabrics, I'm taking my basic linens, cottons, and velvets. I'm stretching them around pine boxes, and I'm just painting on top of them. So when I did my velvet, red velvet piece called Imperial, based on my trips to Russia, how the paint melted the velvet, it's really a beautiful texture. So I'm just taking cloth that I have laying around in my studio and adding some paint based on my travels.
And we're seeing a little bit more glam come into the market, I think, but it's an interesting juxtaposition in your showroom of some naturals with the glam. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I've always been kind of intrigued by mixing elements, so wood, glass, metal, cloth. So I like to design things very eclectic.
What is your suggestion from a consumer perspective about how they can refresh their home or their room easily and without being afraid to do it?
I think when I started this business, what was really interesting is how a group of pillows can change your environment. You could swap out blues for reds, and it's a totally different look. So again, I think it's with pillows. I think it's with some unusual objects on your coffee tables or your councils or your kitchen islands. Like I have a cool Lucite box that people are putting their expensive coffee table books in. It looks like $1 million. So just little things like that, and don't overthink it, don't over accessorize, less is more.